Christopher Nkunku, here we go. The three most electrifying words on Chelsea Twitter. Fabrizio Romano confirms the move that Chelsea have signed, sealed and delivered. The Moukoko deal takes another twist and turn and we're all being used. Manchester United, Chelsea, Barcelona, Moukoko's camp want a specific amount of money to re-sign at Dortmund. Like I've been saying, we've got all the details that you need to know. And finally, Kylian Mbappe gets a hat-trick in the final of the World Cup, but it's still not enough. Because Leo Messi ends up becoming the GOAT of all GOATs. The way he did it, the way he captured that World Cup is magical, it's beautiful, and it's the reason we all love football. Let's get into this video. Welcome, bratochi. Welcome to the Kavkas View, and in today's video, we will be breaking down those three stories. They're all very juicy, they're all very tasty, and all we ask here on this channel is free of charge to hit that like button, because we're aiming for 500 likes on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, because you will enjoy it. And number three, I've got my Instagram in the pinned comments. Go follow me, hit me up with any questions about football. Ask me any other sports, right? Because I love sports in general. So we can have a nice community, we can build it, and yeah, follow me there. Let's build this community. So, Christopher Nkunku is finally sealed, signed, and delivered according to Fabrizio Romano. I'm going to tell you now, this is 100% done. There is no way Fabrizio Romano is risking his reputation, because he's got a great reputation at this moment in time as the guy, the go-to gem for when it comes to saying, here we go, the move is done. He will defend himself, defend his Twitter honor to the nth degree. And now this move is done. We already knew that Chelsea pre-agreed this deal. We already knew that personal terms were agreed. And we already knew that we're going to sign this player. But how do I feel? How do I feel is, I don't know. Look, Chelsea have burnt me so many times with forward signings. Signings that I think are going to work out and they don't. Signings that I'm like, that work out. So I'm very, very untrustworthy, I think is the perfect word. Because if I believe that he's going to come in and bang, I'm lying to myself. I don't believe that at this moment in time. I don't know. Because I'm not totally convinced by the player. Because I haven't seen enough of the player to say, you know what? I'm going to put in my word, put in the Kavkas View's word on this player that he's going to come in and bang. So we need to be realistic. We need to be patient. We need to remember that this kid is young. He is 22, 23 years old. The new prime is 24, 25. That's the fact of the matter. Now, these days, he's coming close to his prime now. He's going to have to start shining. Is he going to get the numbers he was getting in the Bundesliga? No. But is he going to be able to replicate some of the styles of play? Hopefully, we play to his strength. Hopefully, we give him the ball in behind to chase. Hopefully, we give him the ball and allow him to take people on. Hopefully, we bring him closer to a target man who can link up with him and he can play off that individual. And hopefully, he can flourish. Look, Chelsea were chasing this man all summer. They wanted to get the deal done in the summer. And the deal wasn't done. And Nkunku signed a new deal at Leipzig, which is very interesting because it was under the old regime where Chelsea couldn't get this deal done. But all of a sudden, come September, when the new regime comes in, this deal gets done. Chelsea offered Callum Hudson-Odoi as a make-way. Hudson refused it. He didn't want to go there. They offered Timo Werner. They refused it. Leipzig didn't want to get him. But then Leipzig went and spent the money and got him in anyway. So it's very interesting. It's very polarizing to see how things changed in a matter of months. Like 3 months ago, Mourinho was still in charge. And all of a sudden, now Mourinho's gone and we got Bowley in this new regime in, and the Nkunku deal is just done. I don't know whether Mourinho wanted too much money in return for Werner or Hudson-Odoi, or whether the players broke the deal down. But all we know is that we've got the talent and he's going to come in. And he is an upgrade on paper at this moment in time because, guys, I'm not going to lie. A lot of us were saying Pulisic's an upgrade on Pedro and Willian. He hasn't been. Let's be honest. We all said Ziyech is going to be a great player for Chelsea. He hasn't. Well, I didn't say that, but you lot did. But then I believed Callum Hudson-Odoi would take the next step. He didn't. I thought Kai Havertz would be a bona fide star in this league at this moment in time. 3 years down the line. He hasn't been. A lot of you are telling me Mason Mount is amazing in a front three. I don't believe he is. So we can be wrong, and as Chelsea fans we have a track record of actually being very wrong when it comes to judging our forward players at this moment in time. So hopefully he comes in, he beds in, and we get very happy with what we have. Youssoufa Moukoko, not only does he have the best name in the game, because I think he's got an amazing name, he also is an absolutely abnormally unbelievable player. And the reason why he's an unbelievable player is just go and look what he was doing at youth team level, and now it's correlating into first team football. Like, at the age of 16, 17, he shouldn't be scoring as many goals as he is. Like, it just doesn't make sense that a 17-year-old is breaking all these Bundesliga records for youngest ever to score 10 goals, youngest ever to do this, youngest ever to do that, a Germany call-up. He's just too good to be playing in the top 5 league. And now he's a free agent. And Chelsea have been chasing this guy. This is being viewed as an opportunistic sign, because the idea that Moukoko was going to become a free agent wasn't expected. It wasn't entertained. And all of a sudden, it's a reality. And why is this a reality? Because Moukoko's camp want him to get paid 5 to 6 million euros a year. This is net. I guarantee it. This is definitely net. And the reason this is happening is because, guys, you need to listen to this, right? Players like Leao, players like Moukoko, they look around and they're like, look, what a future of tomorrow. Why am I going to be on 100k when I'm seeing Eddie Nketiah at Arsenal get 120k a week? When I'm seeing Reece James on 230k a week or 200k a week? When I see Mason Mount asking for 300k a week? Callum Hudson-Odoi is on 120k a week. Like, when you start hearing these numbers, you will actually realize that Youssoufa Moukoko and Rafael Leao and Christopher Nkunku are spot on. Why are they getting underpaid? Because they're playing in Italy or Germany or France. They should be coming to the Premier League and making their money. Like, at the end of the day, that's what it's about. It's a job for them. They're meant to be performing out of the love of their game for the fact that they're good and talented at it, but they want to get paid the big bucks. And I have no problem with anyone trying to get paid as much money as they can. You have a talent, it's your job, go and get your money. So, when Moukoko's camp is asking for that money and Dortmund can't pay, I need to tell you something. He's got options. Barcelona will pay that money. Chelsea will pay that money. Man United will pay that money for him because he's a free agent in the summer and he's 18 years old. Let that sink in. And now the reports are coming out and saying that Sky Germany, Moukoko's camp want to stay at Dortmund. But the valuation of where Dortmund value him and where he values himself is really far apart. And his people are getting frustrated. And as it stands, in 6 months, he's going to become a free agent. So Manchester United are in the running. They're interested in signing the players. But Chelsea are the front runners and the hot favourites to give the player what he wants. And for me, whilst I've said in the past, Moukoko should be staying at Dortmund, I will welcome him at Chelsea with open arms. This kid is phenomenal. The only problem is I want this kid to come in and start playing. Like, I want him to start flourishing. I want him to develop into the player he's going to become that we know he can. There's no point of us signing him and ruining him. I don't want to ruin the talents of tomorrow. But at the same time, I don't want to bench the talents of tomorrow. So we need to be realistic and we need to be fair and we need to be honest. So if this deal happens, as I don't think it will, because I think they will finally cave and give him some money with incentives that will warrant what he's worth. But if he comes, I'm going to be over. And finally, time to talk about the World Cup final. This game had my heart rate going like this. I'm not Argentinian, I'm not French, but I was so invested in this game. I woke up this morning smiling because I knew it was the World Cup final day. I've been shouting Messi, Messi, Messi to the point where my Amor is pissed. She's a Ronaldo fan and she is sick and tired of me shouting Messi all over the gap. She's happy the World Cup's over, not because I stopped watching TV, but the fact that she's not going to have to hear Messi like 50 times a day. But all in all, the game was a classic. It's a game for the ages. So I remember the World Cups from, like I said, I remember the 2002 World Cup final. Other than that, I don't remember much of that tournament. But my tournament football has started from 2006 when it comes to World Cups. This has been the best World Cup. The fact that Leo gets the penalty, Di Maria gets another goal and puts it to 2-0, and it looks like the French have nothing. And all of a sudden, in 2 minutes, from a stupid Otamendi mistake, Kylian almost misses the penalty with a great Martinez effort to save it. Kylian gets one of the goals of the tournament with that illustrious, gorgeous half volley. And then it's 2-2 and you're like, the French are going to go and win this game now. And guess what? Messi comes out and Messi proves again why he's the GOAT. It don't matter if he's 35 years old. He literally plays Lautaro Martinez, who was trying to be Higuain of 2010. I swear to God, or 2014, sorry. He was trying to lose them that final. The amount of chances this guy missed, I cannot believe. Right? Literally, he was missing chances for fun. Messi still gets the goal. And Chelsea and Argentina go 3-2 up. Kylian gets a hat-trick. All of a sudden, it goes to pens. And Messi finally gets what he deserves on penalties, right? And I'm sorry, but he deserved this trophy. Kylian proved that he's the next one up. It proved that he's arguably the best player in the world after Neymar, in my opinion. Messi deserves to go into the limelight. Honestly, if I was Leo Messi, I'm releasing a statement tomorrow saying, thank you PSG, thank you Argentina, I am retiring from... He should not kick another ball, like, professionally again. That is the perfect ending to a perfect fairy tale. He does not need to go and try and win that Champions League. I don't think it's gonna happen. They don't have the system in place to do it. But it's just a beautiful moment for football. It's a beautiful moment for us to witness it. It's a beautiful moment for us in the future to tell our kids about. Because this was a historic day. Like, what did we witness? 3-3. Kylian getting a hat-trick. Kylian scoring his penalty. He scored 3 penalties in this game. Harry Kane couldn't score 2. Harry had to boot one over. He let his country down, some would say. Not me, I wouldn't say that. But all in all, like, it was a magical day. You see Enzo Fernandez getting the young player of the tournament. Martinez being a muppet like he always is. And all in all, it was beautiful. Guys, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I enjoyed that final more than I've enjoyed many games for a long time. Like, I could not get my eyes off that screen. But hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me know your thoughts. Peace out, I'm out. By the way, do you lot still think that Messi is the GOAT, or do you think he needs to prove more? I don't know what else he can do. Let me know in the comments below.